All right, hey, what's up, guys? It's Tuesday. I've had a little cold, sorry, and it's making my speaking not so awesome. But this workout's going to be awesome. It's day two of our mini testing week. It's the second of three blocks for the cycle. We're building up here, as we've been talking about before. One of the big retesters we're doing is Fran, and the limiters there generally are leg strength and then pressing, obviously, the lung portion also does get in there a little bit. Is that something that's thought of during Fran? So we built up back squat, endurance, now front squat, getting that up to a heavy 3-rep here. We're going to use to build up to a heavy thruster. As our thruster load goes up, the relative demand of that goes down, meaning someone can now went from a 180-pound thruster to a 250-pound thruster. Right, I don't think in 9 weeks that's happening, but overall, that's a way easier thruster for them as long as they keep good cardio. Right, the beginning part that we're going to go over also is this one does go really well against yesterday, where yesterday was hinging and the power cleans have the turnover. Today is going to be limited by the squatting. So there's some cleans again today, but I wanted to show the juxtaposition between the ability for people that are good at hip hinging and those to go through it. And almost like that battery where you can do one, you can be strong, boom, rest. Where here it's going to be something where they go through it really quickly, but the squat's going to be more of a limiter on both of these. So for the warm-up, we want groups of 3, 30 seconds each. You can rotate through. Person one's going to air bike for blood flow. Person two's going to perform some hip mobility to help them get in the bottom of their front squat. And person three's and they're going to go wall squat. So back and forth there, meaning, partner blood flow, right, groups of 2, and then hip mobility and wall squatting, so they can kind of rotate through those. All right, from the 10 to 15 minutes will be specific warm-up. Person 1 is going to work while person 2 rests, and all you're going to do is 5 goblet jumping squats, so down, extend, trying to produce a little force, and a 3 Russian kettlebell swing, and a 1 burpee really fast, trying to get them to kind of light up a little bit, and partner's going to go 5 light kettlebell or dumbbell goblet jumping squats, 3 Russian swings, and a 1 burpee quickly, right? Not a sad, slow burpee. From here, we're going into front squat. We're getting up to building up to a heavy set of 3. We want to make sure they're ready for this. Their mind's ready, their body's ready to go. Here, they should have increased blood flow from this for the next part also, is what that note means. As we go through here, it's going to be for fitness, a set of 5 reps, 3:0x1 tempo. But again, they're still always above that 20-second range, almost always for their strength testing. It might be long, but for here, they're going to be in that range. Performance sport is a heavy set of 3 reps from the rack. They can start working up during the instruction part of skill instruction. And the big part we know on limiters on front squat, it's almost never leg strength. Sometimes for people, it's going to be coming up, torso is going to fold. Right, classic weightlifting training, back squat is for leg strength, front squat is for torso positioning, which is why front squat's a big thing we focus on always here, because that's going to be the limiter for thruster. They are coming out of the hole in a poor position. They're not going to express force very well. Overhead squat, all these other movements, cleans, etc., are going to be limited by the torso there, more than leg strength for most of us. Once we go through that, we have 10 minutes to get set for part B. It is lactic power. It is effort. It should take them about the time Fran takes. We're increasing complexity. I want to have the squat become the limiter here, not hinging or muscle endurance like yesterday. So you see the reps are chopped up more than yesterday. So you should be able to get through each one. Hopefully unbroken is the idea, is to hopefully do each movement unbroken. That's our challenge to people. Minimal breaks. So if we need to break a lot, I'm going to say the load is too heavy and we want to break that down. So the workout is 21 burpees, 18 front squats from the ground, 15 burpees, right legs are getting a little tired, 12 hang squat cleans, right from the hang position, 9 burpees, and then 6 squat cleans from the ground as their legs get tired. You have a little extra pull on the ground into 3 burpees and you're done. Our goal time is 4 to 7 minutes. We should be going hard. The load for fitness is just kettlebell squats. It's burpees and kettlebell squats back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. Right? I don't want the technique to become a limiter for them. We want the capacity and the leg endurance to be a limiter. They can go up to a fairly challenging kettlebell. They may have to break up on some of the squats sets there. Those 20 burpees for a beginner can be challenging. That's okay. We want that to be the case. But really, you can push them hard on this one. There's not going to be really too much of a horrible bite for them, like rab is not going to happen on this one for the most part. For the most part. For performance, it's Fran load 95-65. For sport, 115-75. Could you go heavier? Absolutely, but I would say only go as heavy as you could go unbroken here, right? I would like to have people to try and get through 18 front squats unbroken or close. Now, again, if someone's kind of a big intermediate, they're working into performance and they're learning some movement variance, and that's maybe they need to break up once. But for people that are going to try and get Fran, I'd say 6 minutes and under, right? 5 minutes and under, try and push them to go unbroken here on the front squats. Try and push them there to do it. The hang squat cleans will be challenging also. The 95, we want, again, the legs going to be the limiter. Try and help them through that and then go, and that's the jam there. 4 to 7 minutes, it can be done under 3. Those are heavy hitters, and that's a high effort, but 4 to 7 is where we want them. There's an optional core tester, but like I said, that front squat is limited by core stability and strength for that movement more than leg strength once someone's balanced. So it made sense for us to add in a side plank tester that you can do optional at the end of class, right and left side. And our goal times, 30 seconds is a good start. 60 seconds is a pretty good benchmark. If you can do 90 each side, that's where I like to get people in, really before I even have them start doing heavyweight training. So it seems like it's a big jump there, but it's really, those are pretty basic numbers to get people through. And if they can't, it's a good challenge to give them to help work on that. And I bet they'll see big improvement in their front squat as they go up. That's Tuesday. Hope you have an awesome one. Thanks.